Hi guys, playing 2 tables of Zoom. Quickly check call on this board. Small blind versus big blind. I opened 6-9 off just because this guy folds 59% of the time, so I think it's fine. They are pretty aggro, 30, 32, 22. I think I can check call. Fold this. Evaluate turn. I do have some aces in my range that would check back on that board. I think now I can just check fold, I think. Look at this guy, RDR1, 265. Wow, it's running good. Got backdoor draws on table 1. I think it's fine for c-bet. I'm going to delay c-bet. Am I going to delay? Maybe not, no. I've got a gutter and a backdoor draw. I think it's fine. Backdoor flush draw. 3-bet for value versus an aggro fish. This spot kind of sucks really. King 4 suited. I would like to ISO, but now this guy's min raise. I just think it's something to get rid of. Nit in the big blind, 4-0 over 23 hands. I think I can flat here. This guy's not really raising ever. This guy leads. This is a call, top pair. See how he does on this. If he checks back now, I think I can check a street for pot control. And now I'm just going to check down my pair. Boom. Do expect to get 3-bet often by this player here, so I will flat. Yeah, it's just very aggro. I can check call on this board with the gut shot because his range is so wide, and then maybe check raise turn. No, I can lead. I think I can lead pretty big actually. Can I? Maybe like 7. 8 queens. That's fair enough. I kind of get the fact that he can check back on the 9 turn but then call. But I can't really win any other way. And he can be folding a lot of bluffs there. Maybe the bet is too much, but I want to polarize to value. But I was just thinking about that bet. I don't know if I had enough. I don't really have 9s in my range. I had pocket 10s for flop full house. Oh, sorry, a flop set. Turns to full house, so maybe that was a bit spewy. His ace jacks win, so I do have to try and bet to try and get rid of those. So that'd be a good hand to talk about. Now, is it just at that time he had a pair, and that's when I lose? This will get squeezed a lot on table 2. This board doesn't hit many people actually. Now they've donked, I think I can let it go. Yeah, I've got better hands to call with. Everybody's seeing this board with kings. It kind of sucks really. I gotta check. Probably check fold. And that's all gone through. I think I'm still not going to bet with my kings. There is. Now I actually think I can bet and try and get some value off a jack. I don't see many aces in their range, just because of the flush draw board. I'm going to 3x on the button just because we have a fish in the big blind. I'm going to c-bet this board for protection, I think. I don't like people limping into me, so I'm going to raise with my 3 deuce. He donks, I will call. There's flush draws. There is some ace x. And there's general bluffs as well, because this guy is a fish. Probably check back turn. I think I'm a little bit more inclined to fold now. If that was a 6, then that would be a good card to continue with. But I think it's just fine to let go. Fold ace deuce. Ace 10's not in my 3-bet versus under the gun, so I'm going to fold. It's not really in my calling range either. I'm going to 2.5x this open. ISO table 1. Just quickly check if I'm going to be 3-bet. I might actually be 3-bet. This is something I'm chatting to Pete about and just ISOing a little bit smaller. We get limb re-raise, which kind of sucks. It's not very big. I think it's a fold. It'd be interesting if these others call. Obviously, if I call, they get better implied odds to call themselves. And I am in position. That sucks. Jack 8. Just because the guy in the button's a bit aggro, I might fold that. Interesting hand. It's probably a 3-bet for value, yeah. Ace 5, I'm going to steal from the cutoff. Seems quite aggro. 3-bet is on table 2, so I'm not going to fold. This is normally an open on a tight table. I've stopped 3-betting king rag off. Queen 8's a fold, Jack 9's a min steal. Fold now, it's not in my flatting range. I think this guy's a possible fish. He has just under 100 big blinds. I get 3-bet. I think ace 10 might be my 4-bet range versus unknowns. It is. They are a fish, however, but I'm going to try a 4-bet. So he's not a fish. I'm going to change him to a semi-aggressive fish who would do stuff like that. Now this guy, bet sizing, they'll probably hit pot. I think that's just a fold. Ace 8, interesting. I think I'm just going to flat. It's normally a 3-bet. We're going multi-way, and I've got an ace. It's not the best ace, but the pot odds sort of dictate a little bit that I have to call. Yeah, his fold button is 47, so it'd be a linear range versus him. So everybody's checked on a king high board. I might try and rep the king. These cards being quite close together are a bit worrying, but so they cap their range some on this board where it's a flush draw with a king high. I have ultimate position, so I can see what everybody does first. Versus unknown, ace 4 is a 3-bet. Versus under the gun. We're quite deep, which is slightly worrying, but get flattered by both blinds on a interesting board. Now he's led. I think it's an easy fold, especially with the guy behind me to act. This is probably a min steal. Got a fish on the small blind, so I think I'm going to open with my king queen. We've also got a fish here. Min steal with my ace deuce. I can get full bet, which I think is 3-bet. Large bet size, too much. This is not. If this was ace 5 suit offsuit, that would be in my 4-bet range. But I'm going to fold. I'm just quickly check him heads up. I'm going to stab. These guys miss a lot of boards. They're quite wide. I think now I'm going to check fold. Now basically everything's come in, so I just check fold again. Ace queen. The queen kicker. So that's a hand that I will tell it to make a note for next time. I always get a little bit sad when I see stuff like that. I'm like, God, I could have had it. But close. This is a steal because this guy's got 3k and he folds 64% of his big blind. So this is like a print money steal. Pocket fives is close on this call. No, it's 3-bet. It's pretty easy. I've stopped flatting opens like this with these hands because I tend to get squeezed. So I'm just letting that go. This is close to a 3-bet. In fact, it might just be. I'm going to fold queen 9. If I was in the cutoff, I'd be open this. This player seems ready to aggro, and so does a small blind. So I'm just going to let that one go. Jack 9, I'll open in the cutoff. Seems to be an aggressive fish up here. Pocket fives are flat on the button. Get large 3-bet by a nit. Any lead to 1. I think I can float this board because he does tend to check fold a ton, and then I'm going to lead and then probably bet river. He can have lots of king X here that he's checking back. Dream spot really, nits opening, and I've got aces, so hopefully they've got something we can stack off against them, or they just fold. Going to bet pretty big. I hope they've got jacks or something. Also, there's a club draw on the board. Pocket tens is in their range, sort of. Hate to get check raised or raise c-bet. This person does raise c-bet a lot, but yeah, they flatted again. I'm going to bet relatively. How much can I shove river for? 8. Because we're relatively deep actually. Maybe like 8's 25. No, I've got a perfect shoving stack size. Hopefully they don't have a 10. Set of 10s. They had a set of 10s. Fuck! That sucks. They played it well. They played it perfectly, in fact. That's the way it goes, unfortunately. Can't seem to quite run so good this month. working out if I can. I think I might flat because he's opens for so much on this board. Thing is, that dude's got jacks, he's got queens in his range. I don't know if I'm going to get 3 streets. He's overbet this board, I'm just going to let it go. I'm really. Three six, I'm going to fold. I don't really want to limp behind people. I get raised a lot by these guys. It's not quite in my ISO range. Maybe that could have been a flat, but King 9 suited probably more so. I'm going to raise Ace 5 suited. We do have some fish, and there's definitely a fish here. King 5, I'll fold. King 5 suited, I'll open there. We get squeezed, which kind of sucks. Doesn't have a big squeeze of 5. Does have a large 3 bet. Is more of an aggressive fish. I'm going to fold because it is squeezing under the gun. This guy does fold a lot to c-bets, so I'm going to give it a whirl. 7-4 is just not a flat. Jack 5 is not a flat either, not a position hand to play. 4 deuce versus this particular player is actually going to be an open if this guy checks. Just because they fold so much, I can almost open all my range versus them. Run good. Probably not because they got ace 5 and they're going to stack me. Lots of folding. Can't really 3-bet this for value versus a 47% fold 3-bet, so just fold. Not good enough to flat. Ace 3, because of the bet size opening and they're 21-9, it's not a 3-bet. Cool, time to lose again with aces. Queen 9 is probably a fold. This is a 3-bet for me. Run good. Bet 2 here. I think this is probably just a fold. Queen 9 I will steal on table 1. They just fold the right man, but they got high fold to c-bet. And their 3-bet is 6. So it's not a huge amount. That's a fold, that's a fold. A7 suited I would steal, Ace 7 off I'm going to fold. Finish him. Okay, so table 1, I have a fish here as well. Just think about squeezing possibly. Yeah, probably a squeeze is a good idea. 3-bet for value. I'm going to bet big just because it's a fish. Got a heart draw, worse queens. Maybe could have opened that queen jack actually. 8-7 is close just because this guy's a 40-33. I'm actually going to fold it. Kind of sucks, but I have to fold my 7s. ISO king 10. I'm going to fold my king 10 off here to that limp re-raise. So, I think I'm getting flattered very wide by this player, so I can c-bet and then check call. I'm going to fold here with ace high. Now he's check bet, which is really interesting. So I'm putting him on something like pocket 5s. So I've got to bluff him off this. I don't think he's got a 3. Could have a 10 that he's just pot controlling, but I think I'm just trying to move him off pocket 5s. He had a 10, 8. So he checked back a 10, which is interesting, really. So bet, call, check back. Maybe a bit spewy on my behalf. I don't have no idea, to be honest. So I expect bluffs to stab on that turn. As soon as they check back, they have some showdown value. So then I have to bluff them off or just lose. And there will be some times where I can actually get the best hand to fold. And it's normally by putting pressure on hands like that. I think it's just that they had top pair that they can call that. So I can't. Oh, I thought it was ace7. That's just a fold. But they fold to 2-3 bet is 27, so it's linear anyway. Flop top pair. There is king queen in this range, so I can see bet. And there's pocket nines, possibly tens if they don't 3-bet those pre. Flat pocket nines don't really 3-bet these, and I'm definitely check calling. Or just calling, sorry, on that board. I'm going to bet for protection. And I'm going to squeeze my queens. That should have been more. I bet the wrong amount. It's annoying. I do want this fish to call. That's the main target. Now they've called, I can check back my nines, I think. This is good because I don't see them having many aces. They got pocket nines here. If they flatted pocket fives, I think that kind of sucks, but I'm going to check back. And they've got an 8. So they do have pocket 10s. I'm going to bet something like 7. Maybe I could even shove there, I don't know. Ace 9 is a... Hang on a sec. Is ace 9 a 3-bet? Great. I'm just trying to work it out. Ace 9 is a flat. Fuck. Anyway, that's stupid. But yeah, I thought ace 9 was a flat. I normally quicker than that I can get onto it. I normally have them all loaded up on my each page. So all I have to do is click on the position. This might get squeezed by this player here. So I've got a gut shot. Not the best. I may even check this back. I'm going to fold this. It says they 3-bet a lot and don't really fold. I'm going to fold my ace 3. I still think this is a fine c-bet. All my range on the button versus playing a type like this. Yeah, I'm okay opening this. We've got this player here in small blind and this player here. Luckily in between fish. Who unfortunately 3-bets. They have a low 3-bet, so it's fine to fold there. 8, 9, fold. Fold. Right, what time is it? Probably getting a little bit. Alright, so that's 35 minutes. So I'm going to sit out. Thanks for watching.